Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and after a interesting day of gathering with an organization in I guess my town is the right way of putting it, although it doesn't sound right. But yeah, the whole thing was a meeting about trying to affect change and get affordable housing, and it was really interesting actually. It's one of those things that I wanted to do because I'm very passionate about trying to do something that overall improves our community. And honestly, the fewer luxury apartments and single family homes going up in our neighborhood, the better. But that was basically my day. So now we are going to hit up some Wizard of Legend, and I'm gonna try a randomized build and see if I can't get something that works a little bit better for my needs here. Because the last time I played, I kind of got embarrassingly crushed, and I think part of that was lack of practice. Part of it was just, I don't know, not playing right. So let's, of course. Alright, what do we got? Well, I've got the armor robe, so already I'm a little iffy. Okay, so the problem here is that I basically have no way of getting in on these guys effectively. Also, this build is going to be very bad for dealing with Zeal. So, yeah, very awkward start. Firewall is not necessarily one of those things that I really feel like I want to start with. It's one of those things that I feel I should have as a means of, adding a defensive option to another build. I am also not a fan of Volt Disc, as you guys know, and I know some of you find that to be strange. Like, some of you really like it. A number of you have said, oh, but it's really good for PvP. It's like, great, but I don't play PvP. And, maybe there's a part of me that should give it a go, but it's just not my thing. That's not to say that I dislike the idea of PvP, it's just not really what I play this game for. I play this game to essentially be roguelite Avatar: The Last Airbender. You got anything good? Kind of. Oh wow, my start sucks. So, do I take a risk on the Adorable Mimic, or just take the Pewter Bracelets? I think Pewter Bracelet is the right choice. I might not be able to pick up any more Chaos Gems, which will affect if we pick up things like the Jade Relics. Like, it will negatively impact those because I'm not able to get up to 999 effectively right now. And by effectively, I mean at all. But it will build up over the course of the run and ultimately cost less money, which I think is the important part right now. Because we are still in the early game, obviously, and we need to get whatever means we can of improving our standing. And yeah, I think this does a good job. Just more damage. Alright, now we just need to find Iris. Because we would like to improve our spells. And look at that, spell improvements. Just what we needed. And we've got a lot of range, so... Oh. Yeah, it would help to have money, wouldn't it? Go, bird! Alright, so now... So... Oh, maybe I shouldn't take more electric attacks. That just seems like it would overall be a bad idea. Maybe what I do is grab the Gloves of Gambit and then focus on projectile attacks. I guess Cecil is upset with me. Alright, so now we've got, or at least will have, decent damage soon. And we're already doing okay. I think heavy travel jacket is probably the best option. Make use of that enhanced armor by enhancing our armor even more. And we can now more reliably take out those barrels. Okay, well, since we're powering up projectiles, I'm pretty sure Dragon Arc is the right option here. It kind of puts everything into the fire and lightning basket, but at least we know that the upcoming bosses won't resist it. I know, buddy, you can hear me talking and you just want to be a part of all the conversations. The other elephant in the room that definitely needs to be addressed is that this dash is not good for this build. And Firewall is just okay. Like, that's one of the things I could probably change about this build, and I would be much happier. How did they get their shots through? Do I want an answer to that question? I get the feeling I don't want an answer to that question. Like, if the answer is wall hack shenanigans, I'm just going to be upset. I don't want to be upset. Alright, I had one of those episodes where I got super upset with myself last night playing Monster Hunter. Like, I'm trying to learn all the weapons, and I decided this would be a good time to start learning dual blades. And I'm slowly learning that the build that I'm using for dual blades is not great. So instead of, re-examining my position and thinking, okay, maybe if I change around some skills, maybe maybe try to understand that without a lot of practice, I'm probably not going to be like god tier against the particular monster I was fighting. No, instead of all that, let's just blame myself and call myself a terrible player. Because that's how you make positive change, is you constantly belittle yourself. Guys, I'm not going to pretend like I haven't had this conversation with you guys before. This is something that I do that I'm not proud of. And yeah, just how hard I tend to be on myself is just, ugh. Like, they say that you are your own worst critic, and I believe them. Okay, I'm just gonna have to say it. Nocturne, what the fuck is this shit? Alright, tell you what, we'll grab that, and we'll grab the beam, but quite frankly, I'm willing to let both of those go for just a straight projectile so I can make use of the Gloves of Gambit. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a long fight. Fortunately, the shields help. Okay, cool. Done. Okay, that's going to be useful come time for Atlas's stage. Honestly, it'll probably be useful now. Alright, this is definitely working out nicely. Fairy. I can't help it, you guys know how I feel about fairies. But Dark Sage, why is it that you like fairies so much? Well, one, I just think they're adorable. In my world, that counts for a lot. Second of all, I grew up with Disney back when Disney was actually worth talking about in a positive light. And, you know, anyone who says that they didn't like Tinkerbell was just off their fucking rocker. Okay, so the shields don't stop their spark array, and that's a shame. And when I say like Tinkerbell, I mean just genuinely just likes Tinkerbell. I don't mean like, you know, like what some of you are probably thinking. To which I will respond by saying, get your head out of the gutter, what's wrong with you? By the way, I know I brought this up in Wizard of Legend 2, but this same spell, although changed to lightning element in the second game, counts as melee instead of projectile, so it's been shifted up. The spell now makes sense. Problem is, I'm used to the spell not making sense, so I thought it was a projectile. How did you not get hit? Alright, well, that's about it for this stage, so I suppose we'll move on now. But first, let me grab a nice little defensive buffer here. Alright, that didn't work out too badly. Like, admittedly, the Volt Disc was working out a little bit better with the shields, but I do say Air Spinner is just the better spell. Also, yes, I am now noticing that my RB button is not reacting the way it should. Now that I'm playing it on a different game, I can't just blame that on my frame rates playing Monster Hunter. The RB button is definitely getting wonky. So, all those times where I complained about, oh, something is wrong with my controller, I think something might actually be wrong with my controller. That having been said, it's not a super frequent occurrence, but I sometimes notice that sometimes it does take a few presses of the button in order to get it to react once. So just something that I need to keep in mind next time I'm out doing some shopping. I was actually used to Volt Disc there for a minute. Oh my goodness. Shields. Honestly, I do like shields. It's just, you know, it feels weird using this spell with a basic that doesn't project outwards. Well, you know, you could just use your standard spells for that, since they all project outwards. You know what, Logic? I'm tired of your shit. Anything good here? Yes, this. And this to work with... Okay, I actually kind of want to keep the shields now. And what do you do? For each defensive relic health. How many defensive relics am I holding? 1. Okay, so 2. Is it worth picking up the reliable backpack? Is it really that reliable? Why did I go that way? Well, what was even the point? All the directions are confusing me, and now I went backwards. Alright, well, let's go talk to Dr. Song and get ourselves our free relic. Honestly, well, no, because I want to do this because I would like the chance to see Nox in one of the next couple of levels. And honestly, I do like myself some Renewing Potion Vial, so... But yes, I could have gotten Dr. Song to show up multiple times in this run. I just really think... Oh yeah, that's right, I already checked with Iris and wasn't really digging what she had for sale. I actually want to be able to see Nox show up because I am hoping for either... Sorry, I'm hoping for either the Crimson Clover or like the binoculars or something else just to improve damage. It's not that I'm weak, it's that I would like to be more strong. I think he means stronger. Shh. Owie. That's right, 4 spells, not 3. Smooth. Oh yeah, so smooth. So smooth, it's like butter! Yeah, that's a hard pass. Alright, we all know what it's time for. Time for the Earth Knights to smash my face in. And if it's not the Earth Knights, it'll be the Earth Mages with their bullshit rocks. I mean, all the fancy spells that the mages come up with, and the Earth Mages can't come up with anything more appropriate than, what if we just throw rocks? But let's not pretend here it's the Earth Knights that I'm most worried about. Hey, did I just see a visual glitch? Get out of here. Oh, thank you, shields. Okay, actually, I don't know what I was talking about earlier. I want to hold on to these shields now. They are actually doing more for me than I wanted to admit. Thank you, burn damage. No thanks. Actually, wait a minute. I would much rather have the Ignition Rush. Hold on. I only get one of these for every little while, though. No, we're gonna try it. And I'm kind of flip-flopping back and forth on either side of that fence, but we're gonna try it. No, hello, Boss Chamber. How are you? Well, there's Firewall again. I do like Gust Volley. I think We pick that up. Do I use it over Wind Flurry? Because Wind Flurry has actually been doing me some good with how quickly it charges up. And its piercing factor. Let's try this. Anything here I like? Not really, but I'm gonna grab that. And then I'm gonna grab that. Then we're gonna go this way. Wow, that just didn't work. Okay, that was a mess. I mean, I don't know how much that's gonna help, but I might as well. Lowering its cooldown by 40% definitely allows me to use it more often. Alright, well, we've got the renewing potion vial. I should be more or less okay. Just gotta remember to keep playing carefully. Alright. Oh, one of them managed to get their mirror shield off. Lame. Oh, you get those toxic bolas out of here, boy. I want to hear nothing about it. Right, yes, please, and thank you. Honestly, I'm pretty sure these gummy vitamins are doing me a world of good, so we're holding on to them. Oops. I messed up. Stupid barrels. I shouldn't have to explain to you guys how I feel about them, but I still hate them. No, nothing here is really tickling my food. Like, I didn't just stop that sentence arbitrarily. I was probably about to say something that might get me in trouble, so I'm just gonna shut the hell up. Perfect. That's the sort of fighting that we need. And yes, walking over caltrops is painful, but it's a lot less painful when you can't be poisoned. And my axe! And here's our boss room. Alright, not bad. I don't think there's anything else I want, so we're just gonna move on. And yeah, it turns out it was probably the right move to try to get Dr. Song twice. Use this one simple trick to turn Strafe Archer into a joke. Archers hate this one simple trick. Looks like Darksage figured out the age-old method of have a big solid object between you and the archer. Ow. And Turtle Shell. Abuse that thing. Actually, it's not the Turtle Shell I'm abusing, it's the Bowser Shell that I'm abusing. Yeah, let me get my facts straight here, because the Turtle Shell is a completely different relic. And it's really odd that a Turtle Shell appears twice in this game as a relic. Alright, let's wait for Gust Volley. Oh my god, these stupid buzzsaw hit scan assholes. I hate you all. That's what you get for canceling out my my attack. Alright, so how do we do this? We take this to boost up the merchant's cart, and then we drop this and take this. And now our damage is maximized, at least as much as it can be, considering what showed up during the run. Oh, pardon me. Apparently I'm a sleepy boy. Yeah, Mr. Null Flash Agent, what do you think of them apples? Alright, let's wait for Gust Volley to come back, and good. This is the true strength of a dialogue box. Owie. And that was the real strength of the Bowser Shell. He had enough room to actually get away from me. Not fair. And there we go. Made up for that last super embarrassing run. So that is about what I've got for you today. Ended up being kind of an interesting random run where I found the spells that I was really getting a lot of use out of were Firewall and Earthen Aegis. Aegis, or Aegis, however you want to pronounce that. Basically what I'm saying is don't sleep on your defensive Arcana. They can really save your bacon. And that is gonna about do it for me. So thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate you coming and spending some of your free time here with me today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and you take care, everybody.